Hi there, Denny here on the Disney Dream. I am so excited. Today is a day that I've long waited for, both my hubby and I. We are going to get to do a back-to-back embarkation day. So we are on a back-to-back cruise. We got a couple of great deals on a 4-night and a 5-night cruise. We were initially looking for just a 7-night, but the only 7 nights at time of filming are on the Treasure, which are good. The Treasure is brand new at this point and much more expensive than anything we wanted to spend for this vacation. And so we did a 4-night and a 5-night. And today is our last day of our 4-night, and we just received our information about our back-to-back embarkation day. Disembarkation or debarkation, and then embarkation day. We'll talk because I want to go over this paperwork with you. I'm going to take you for the whole experience, just in case you've ever wondered what the back-to-back process is in between your two cruises. I certainly have. It's a gorgeous sunny day at sea. Let's head inside and talk through the information that we just received. This video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. We've got information. Let's take a quick peek at all of it here. Okay, so this was left, all this stuff, in our fish extender outside of our door. So let's read what the letter has to say. Essentially, it says, thank you for sailing on the Disney Dream. It's our pleasure to have you. Our records indicate that you will be moving to a different stateroom. So sometimes when people are doing a back-to-back, they have the same stateroom. We booked on 2 different reservations, and so like at 2 different times. And so we are definitely changing staterooms. We'll be moving downstairs to 6020. We're on the 7th floor now. We'll be moving downstairs. So what you need to do if you're moving staterooms is you need to pack your luggage and leave it in your stateroom. On embarkation morning, like either you're carrying your luggage off that morning, or you are, like typically if you're leaving the ship, or you are putting it out the night before so that your stateroom host can get your luggage staged and it can be ready to meet you in the terminal when you disembark. Since we are staying, we get to pack up our things and leave them here in the stateroom. Our stateroom host will move those things from this room to the next room for us. Now, if you want to leave the ship and go explore your port for the day. So we're sailing into Port Everglades, but this could be Port Canaveral or Galveston or whatever. It says if you are planning to go ashore to explore Fort Lauderdale, please debark the ship no later than 9:15. Upon returning to the ship, you'll be required to check in at the terminal with your proof of citizenship, and please ensure that you return to the terminal no later than 3 p.m. So the very first thing it says, even before that, is please ensure that your online check-in is complete. So that's the thing that we need to do. I cover that in my what you need to know before your Disney cruise video. I'll link it down in the description box. But what you want to do is complete that online check-in for both cruises prior to beginning that first cruise. If you haven't, they tell you to go ahead and log on to disneycruise.com and get that solidified, get that done. Now, it says, debarkation process, returning to the ship immediately. This is what my hubby and I would like to do. So if you wish to immediately return to the ship, please meet in Evolution. That's the big nightclub, the biggest of the nightclubs here on the ship. On the Fantasy, it would be the Tube, etc., etc. Located on Deck 4 aft at 9:15 a.m. So you don't have to worry about your debarkation breakfast if you don't want to. Just go there at 9:15. While it doesn't say it on this form, we have heard that they typically have pastries and things, kind of continental breakfast items, there in Evolution, in that meeting spot, wherever that meeting spot is. But you'll be going with us when we go down there tomorrow morning, so you'll know. We're going to be escorted to the terminal for check-in once all guests have gone ashore. So they've got to clear the entire ship, and then they'll take you off. Remember to have your proof of citizenship, like passports, and follow instructions from the terminal staff to proceed to the check-in area. Reboarding, it does say, please note, reboarding the vessel is dependent on clearance by local authorities, and times may vary. Please bring any critical medication with you. And please be aware that all ship services will be suspended between voyages, and essential maintenance will be carried out in some areas. Please use caution when moving around the ship during this time. A back-to-back card is attached to this letter. Please have this card readily available for your entrance to the terminal. Okay, and it tells you to reach out to guest services if you have any questions. Thank you for sailing with us, and we look forward to seeing you again next cruise. So this is your back-to-back card. You need this, and basically it just says, upon completion of cruise check-in, this boarding pass will permit all guests in your stateroom to board the Disney Cruise Line ship today. When embarkation begins, please proceed to the boarding area. We request that you provide this boarding pass and your key to the world card to the boarding representative. Welcome aboard. So everyone, when they check into the terminal for their initial cruise, you're given a card. You're told, you're in boarding group 5, and you typically have a little card to show the DCL terminal rep. And so this little baby is our pass to get back on the ship tomorrow right away. Can't stand it. I'm so excited. So probably the next time that you see us will be tomorrow morning, and I'll take you along for the whole thing. Hey there, let's take a break just to give a shout out to Give a Little Whistle Travel. Let Give a Little Whistle Travel, the amazing team there, help you plan everything to do with your next Disney vacation, whether it is here on Disney Cruise Line or Walt Disney World or Alani Disney Resort and Spa, or even Disney Vacation Club. They can help you out. Reach out to them today at givealittlewhistle.com. You can also ring them on the phone. They would love to have a 30-minute, no-obligation consultation with you and help all your Disney vacation wishes come true. Thank you so much. Virtual high five to Give a Little Whistle Travel. Y'all are awesome. Is back-to-back day. We are up and leaving our room at 8:11, not 11. Oh. Everything is packed up. They've asked us to leave all luggage packed and ready in our room. Here's all of our luggage. I'm trying to back up. Come on, camera. Here's everything. And off we go. Bye, 7128. You were really, really good. So good. Off we go. Okay, so we've been cleared. The ship has. And we're headed off to breakfast at the last place that we had dinner, which for us is Animator's Palette. Here at Breakfast and Animators, this is the same menu that you're going to have throughout the ship this morning. It doesn't matter which restaurant you're in, you're going to have this menu. I'm going to pick a few things, eat, and then head to Evolution. It's time to head up to deck 4 to Evolution. We're 3 minutes early, but I think it's great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're so excited. Here we are. This is Evolution. And we head on up. And, yep, they have a few things for us inside. Nice. All right, so they're providing coffee and tea, pastries. Some pastries, cookies. and juice some water. All right. And we are here with others who are doing back-to-back. So if you haven't gotten something to eat on your debarkation morning, you can have a little snack here, a little breakfasty something, cookie perhaps. I'll keep you informed as the process unfolds. We are here in Evolution. Time is now 9:35. They have made the final announcement for the remaining guests to debark the ship, disembark, debark. They gotta go, and we will go, but not yet. So, everyone is checked in. About 35 people are here to do back-to-backs. It's exciting. Okay, we've been told to gather all of our belongings and to meet the officer. And I think we're being escorted off of the ship because we have to get off the ship and then get back on.
Have a great day. See you real soon.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
You have everything.
We're being escorted up through the nightclub area of the district. This is so fun. How crazy. How crazy. There's Port Everglades right outside the window. Delightful. Delightful. Making our way toward the atrium now.
Do you have any port adventures booked today?
No port adventures booked today. Oh my goodness. Here's the atrium. Being vacuumed, all clear of all guests. And there's the first part of our group down there. And Denny. Dennisond. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you. We are disembarking the dream.
Good morning, Disney Dream. May I have your attention, please? This is the officer of the watch speaking from the bridge. In 10 minutes' time, we will perform a general closure of all emergency doors. This includes all fire escape doors and watertight doors.
They're running drills. All right, here we go. We are on land, sort of. Oh my gosh, how fun. Not. I dream for a little bit. Looks like Cholula art. Cholula. I wonder if that's part of the chandelier that used to hang in the Magic and Wonder. Alright, so this is where all the luggage is claimed by other guests. When we're getting off the ship on Saturday, we'll have a chance to claim our luggage. But for now, no. Okay, it looks like we're being led through customs. And I will bid you a fond farewell. Oh, cute. Disney Plus. Just did a little picture screening, kind of like the clear screening that you might go through at the airport. So they took our picture, turned us right back around, and now we're lining up toward the back of the luggage area. You've got to have that key, not that key, but that boarding pass, that orange boarding pass, and you've got to have your passport or your ID. We're being led back toward the terminal, it looks like. No, our luggage is not in the spry. Yep. Okay, back to the terminal. There's the escalator we'll take to get back on the ship.
Thank you guys so much. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. I was on your video.
All right. We're sitting down in the terminal, and we're going to chill out here for a little bit, I think. Here's that Finding Nemo themed Port Everglades Terminal 4. Right. They are going to be checking us in by row into our new cruise. So it's like we've left one because we have, and now we need to check in for the new one. It's our turn to go check in. Over we go. All checked in. We've been given QR codes. And it says that we'll be boarding group 5, but
This is what was on our original. That was our original.
oh,
boarding
got it.
documents.
Okay, good. Hopefully we'll be getting on sooner than that. But we're ready to roll. All right, we need our orange cards. And the door has been opened for us. So, here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
All right, now we're going back up to get back on the ship. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. So these, the QR codes, we're going to use when we scan back onto the ship, I think. That's our new port arrival form, I think. Here we are. Thank you. Thank you. To the ship. Here we go. Ryan, how do you feel about getting back on the ship today?
Oh, I'm so excited to be cruising again.
Yay!
It's been so long.
It has been.
I miss it.
Here we go. Back on the dream. We were just here in this walkway. No worries. No worries. All right, we're going to check in here with our QRs. Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. The Sutherland family! Back on. All right, we are back on. Staterooms will be ready at 1:30, and food starts happening at noon, but we are among the first back on board. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. We're back. Now, the wait was a little bit. It was longer than I expected it to be. It's good to be back. Hi, Admiral Donald. I want to know, when can we see you again? Oh. An empty Disney Dream lobby. Not too shabby. All right, floor 6 is where we're going to be. Just going to confirm that staterooms are not ready until 1:30. Yep. The doors to the stateroom, that's wild. I've never seen that. The doors to the stateroom halls are closed. It says welcome aboard. Our hosts are working to ensure your stateroom will be ready by 1:30. So hopping back up to go check out the top deck. Back on the top deck. Everything up here is getting ready for sail away. They're doing maintenance on the Mickey pool. Wow. Oh my gosh, you're right. There's no water in the aqueduct. Wild. Wild. All right. So Cabanas, from what we understand, will open at noon for lunch, as will the table service location for Embarkation Day, which is currently Animator's Palette. Has been Animator's Palette for a long time here on the Dream. I'm just going to confirm. Yep. Lunch, 12 noon. I'm going to grab a soda. And you want to go up and chill out upstairs? Okay. We have found a little place at one of my very favorite places, Satellite Falls. Not too shabby to have so much space here. Back-to-back day is very nice. And there's one Brian who has already got a spot. Here on Embarkation Day, this is the big draw. Peel and eat shrimp and crab claws. And it's not too bad here in Cabanas. Now, it's not too bad. Cookies. This too. Oh, and even chicken and veggies and roast. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a roast right there. Amazing. A little bit of everything. And don't forget, there's a table service open downstairs as well. So, back to back, baby. Let's go. Not too shabby. I'm going to share my final thoughts with you. Just advice that you may need. We are settled into our stateroom, and that back-to-back day is coming to an end. It's almost time to go down for our muster drill. And you know the drill, literally. If you don't, check out my Embarkation Day video. I'll put the link to in the description box to that video. If you want to follow me around for a Disney Cruise Line Embarkation Day, I also share all of my top tips and pieces of advice, so definitely check that out. Listen, the back-to-back experience was a great one. We have, as I've said earlier, we have waited to get to do this for years. The snacks were nice in Evolution. I went ahead and had a chocolate chip cookie. It was about 10 o'clock that they were leading us all out back to the terminal, and I think everything in the terminal just took longer than I expected it to. All told, it was about 45 minutes that we were off the ship. I needed to pack my patience, and really and truly, everything was fine in the end. It is so much fun being a back-to-back person. And there's a note. Let me show you the note. Hang on just a second. Hold, please. So here's the note that I wanted to show you. This was sitting in our on our counter when we got to our new stateroom, Disney Cruise Line. And it says, "Thank you for sailing with us on back-to-back cruises. We're pleased to welcome you once again on board the Disney Dream. We hope that you have another magical voyage with us. How fun is this? And we value you as our guests and wish you another bon voyage. Thank you. And it's signed by Captain Zvonimir, I believe is how you pronounce it, Zvonimir Vidak. So very cool. So it is with this that I need to now go down. We need to check in at our muster drill station, and I've got to wish you a bon voyage because it's almost time to once again sail away. So the question comes to you. Do you want to do a back-to-back Disney Cruise Line vacation? Like, is this on your radar at all to go from one right into the other? We wanted a 7-day cruise. Right now, the Disney Treasure is the only one doing it, and it's a brand new ship, so 4 + 5 = 9, so even longer than your standard 7-night. We're so tickled, and we are having the best time. So has this ever been something that you've thought about doing? And how many DCL vacations have you been on? Please let me know your Castaway Club level down in the comments section, and we can kind of cheer for each other. Thanks so much for watching today. Thank you for giving of your time. Hey, you can follow me on Instagram at Denny_Sunderly if you'd like to. I have lots of fun and share encouraging words and things like that over on Instagram. I'd love to have you hang out there as well. Please consider liking this video, subscribe to the channel, and then hit that notification bell and also in your settings in your phone to make sure that you get the heads up every time I put up something new. Again, big shout out to our official sponsor, Give a Little Whistle Travel. Reach out to them at givealittlewhistle.com today. Huge amounts of love being sent to the whole 9 Yards Patreon team. They are the incredible team that supports this channel. And if you'd like to join that team, and I'd love to have you, go ahead and check out patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. Much love to all of you. Please take good care and have a great one. Bon voyage.